Yo, 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 what's up? What's up? It's your guy Ray Hama. Yes, with the Hama Force Geek Table. One versus a million. Yes, let's talk about it. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Fucking woo! This episode 7 of House of the Dragon. Yes, let's go. Um, as you all know, you've seen it. In the beginning, they was going through the this burial ritual for Lady Lena. You know the Valerian that killed herself selfishly, took herself. That was very selfish. Um, they went through that. So and at the funeral, everybody was there. Even Damon. Damon, he was there too as well. And one of the things you'll see is that everybody is giving the Princess Rhaenyra, they're giving her this like disgusting ass look, man. you know, it's like, ew, bitch, why are you here? Ass look, you know. But yes, and as you see, the king he lives, so he's still living. I guess that poison, whatever, from that throne or curse or whatever, or what have you. I'm guessing that you know, causing him passed out. So yeah, he just passed out. He's good. But and we also see, Damon and Rhaenyra, they lock eyes a couple of times. But one thing I thought it was cool, was the dragons. I thought it was four at first, but then after, Robert wound back and looked, seeing there was five dragons hovering over the castle where they was having a funeral, where they was having a feast. And and the dragon, damn man, that Lady Lena's dragon is big as hell. And one of the things, one of the scenes you'll see, the queen's daughter. She said, "What the hell is she doing?" This little girl, she seemed like she's doing some kind of witchcraft or some shit with this spider. Some kind of, I don't know, something, some kind of Targaryen shit. I don't know. That's probably one of the things that's probably in the folklore of you know, of Game of Thrones. I'm sure. So, and Laris, the crippled dude, who's like the queen's secret agent, goes around and fucks shit up, gets jobs handled on the quiet. Shit. He's the new lord of Harrenhal now. Harrenhal. And it's funny too. It's fucked up. I'm like, okay, the king, old as he is, he knows damn the hell he ain't got that long to go and all that. Why the hell is he pleading with Daemon to come back to the kingdom? Like, no. I mean, I know that's probably in their thing, part of their whole culture or whatever. That this incest, this bullshit. But no, dude, fuck that. Fuck with no, hell no. Fuck with my niece? No. As king? Hell no. You lucky you still living. And plus that, you lucky to be in my presence, motherfucker. For me to fucking, feel like I gotta plead to you to come back to the kingdom for what? Be by my side. Shit. But the thing is, Damon was trying to tell him, hey man, yeah, I don't want nothing, I just want to be in Pentos. I just want to be in Pentos with my daughters. That's it. And so the king still try to, go on or whatever, and then he got quickly annoyed, of course, and he walked away. But as he was leaving from the king's presence, he said, he said to Sir Otto, who's back now being, the king's hand. He said to Sir Otto when Sir Otto said, "I'm sorry for your loss, my prince." He ain't say it like, in some, I don't think he said, I mean, in some like evil way, like evil intent, I mean, or just be like, a dick or whatever. He just said, "Hey, sorry for your loss, my prince." You know. And then Damon, who chose to be a dick, said to him, "No matter how, no matter how fat the leech grows, it always wants for another meal." I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, this motherfucker cold. So when they showed the scene where him and Damien and Rhaenyra were walking on the beach and shit, I'm like, oh, okay. Here we go. I'm like, you finally got him. Like, that was up. And the fucked up thing was, I'm like, damn, bitch, how the hell you gonna be mad at him, blaming him for what's happening to you? Bitch, you chose this. So Rhaenyra, how the fuck are you mad at him for him living his life? And plus, bitch, that's your uncle. Of all people, you gotta desire your fucking uncle. You sick bitch. But see, I still like this show because it's like you can't be totally all for one side on shit. You know what I mean? You gotta you gotta look at both sides. They make you look at both sides, to resonate on both ends. And And the princess, Princess Rhaenyra, she's grieving, she's going through her shit, like any mother does that loses a daughter. But she was trying to find blame as the, when that scene started. Trying to find somewhere like, like Cora said, her husband, she's trying to find, she's trying to place blame on somebody. Just to take that wrath out, that she has in her. So, and what she told him though was just straight up, she was like, "Hey man," when he brought it up, she was like, if you had the crown, that kind of shit, the shit, he he's like they stole the crown from you, and though yeah, it may be true and all, but still, like she said, logically speaking, yeah, she fucking let it go and she's trying to move forward. Motherfucker, you need to let that go. But like she said, he's ambitious. You know. Well, hey, but he can't. But see, where you can't really all go be off for her side. He said this in return. You know, he told her, he was like, "What is this brief mortal life, if not the pursuit of legacy?" That's real shit, because that's part of the essence of being a man. Salute, brother Sheed. That's part of the essence of being a man. It's to establish his legacy, for his name to carry on. His name, keep it in mind. But the princess, she told Chorus that she wants basically Driftmark to pass through Lena's line to Baela, which is the oldest daughter, which would in turn, disinherit his son, Lenore, the the Rainbow Warrior. So yeah, what I mean, and so you know, in this case, hey, I can't blame the queen because I mean, your son's back been broken, bro. When that you're not a man at that point. You know what I mean? But hey, but but in all actuality, it should go to him in all rights. So therefore, so he can let find some women, he can impregnate, that. But the thing is, I don't know if he can because he didn't get her pregnant. So she shouldn't be fertile as hell. Or Sir Harwin pumped some really strong seeds up in her before he died, way before he died. Yeah. So anyway, but Chorus also told her history does not remember blood. It remembers names. History does not remember blood. It remembers names. It's real shit. Like I said, names carry over. So, as they talk on the beach, Rhaenyra and Damon, like I said, she blames him for what happened to her. Another Another piece right there to reveal to you that women don't like to take accountability worth shit. But it's, it's crazy. Like she's showing them that she's desiring her desire for him is just crazy. Because she told him, I'm not a child no more. So yep, they end up fucking. Total sick shit. Total sick shit. Yeah. Had to fast forward that part. Didn't really care for it. Yeah. But the fast forward, I'm like, seeing the pumping, all that shit. I'm like, damn it, what are you? What the hell are you screaming? Oh, uncle, come on. Anyway, all right. So, but after that, you have the queen's son, who's Aemon. Yeah, the queen's son, Aemon, the youngest, snuck out. And this motherfucker's daring because all was on his mind was the dragons. He ain't give a shit about nothing else but dragon. That he wants a fucking dragon, damn it. So with his little ambitious self, as we all did predict, he goes and snuck out and basically stole this big ass dragon. And oh my god, y'all. Like this shit, I'm like, man, this little boy brave than a motherfucker. It must be in his blood or some shit. It must be in their blood not to be scared of these damn dragons. But to the degree, I think there is a little shade of fear within them, but overall, I'm believing that there's something in their blood that causes them not to have no fear with these damn dragons because motherfucker that big too, and at night, oh man, the way that motherfucker looked. Oh shit! Tell me ain't so. I was like, oh shit, this little motherfucker, all he wanted was a dragon. He's about to get ate the fuck up. Or burnt to a crisp. Because that's what the hell was just about to happen to his ass until he spoke out those damn those words and shit that he got from his trainer, from the dragon trainer. And he spoke those words out, the dragon calmed down. So me not knowing, what the fuck was actually going on, I thought that hey, he was just gonna just hijack the damn dragon and shit. He just wanted the dragon so bad to where, hey, he just wanted to bar the dragon for a while. You know what I mean? Just ride on the dragon and shit. But it was funny though how he was keep on trying to grab onto the rope so he can climb up on top of the dragon. Every time when he tried to grab the dragon, turned and looked like motherfucker. What are you doing? Motherfucker, I'm trying to sleep. What are you doing? And he grabbed it again. The dragon turned back. And boy, that dragon opened his mouth, and I'm like, oh shit, boy, I would have pissed my pants. You hear me? I would have pissed my pants right there, nigga, right there. Fuck that. Now being up that close to that motherfucker. Oh boy, that little boy got heart like a motherfucker. That little boy got heart like a motherfucker. Oh shit. So that was awesome. You know what I mean? He he got in sync with the dragon and shit after he said those words, you know, and then the dragon ended up letting him climb up on him and shit. I'm like, oh, okay. But then again, I had to think like, damn, what would the girls think about this? You know? Uh Damon and Lena's kids. I'm like, oh, I know they're gonna be upset, you know what I mean? Because that belongs to their moms. You know, what child wouldn't be upset and pissed off? You know? Did some uh that one of their cousins or even just somebody period coming and taking something that belongs to your family member that passed, you know, especially without permission. Like, what the fuck? Didn't find out till like later on that basically he ended up claiming the dragon. He actually stole the fucking dragon. I'm like, damn. So them, you know, they show they see, you know, the little girls, you know, what I mean, the beautiful little sisters, you know, what I mean, uh, they basically, you know, woke up and she was like, hey, somebody's stealing the dragon. Didn't realize, well, I think they realized it was Aemon or whatever, you know, until later. It was like, it was him. Oh God. But man, just that looked at awesome. That whole scene of him riding the dragon. I'm like, yes, my boy, you ride on the dragon now. You got a dragon. Shit. He said, fuck all the other dragons. I mean, he want the biggest dragon. That motherfucker had to get the biggest dragon. You hear me? Hey, yes, sirs. Ah, so shit. So you know the girls when we took it. So you know, hey, this is whatever. So and that leads into the kids fight, y'all. The kids are fighting, man. All the kids are fighting except for the fucking uh that one little drunk bastard that we seen him in hell. He's getting drunk, the oldest son. And and yeah, and I believe his name was see it is Eamon and I'll just go with that. Yeah. So he wasn't there. So the kids are fighting, man. They going at it. Yes. Why? Oh man. I'm like, what the fuck? But see, it's like, hey, I can't blame these little sisters, man. I can't blame these beautiful little girls, man. I cannot blame them for punching his ass because he had a smart mouth, you know. But within him being smart, a little smart ass, he was actually being real about it. Like, you know, hey, he was like, you should have claimed her. You should have claimed the dragon already. Since it already belonged to your mother, you would think, yeah, you know, he's right. You would think, you know, I mean, as any one of you guys, you know, if you leave that in the comments, or like, yeah, if you was the little girl, you know, or if you was the, you know, if your mother passed, you know, she on a damn dragon, your ass would have hurry up and claim that motherfucker. Yeah, simply. Yeah, put that on the, you know, in the comments on what you would do. All right. Oh man. So and with his smart mouth, you know, kicked it off where you know caused one of the girls, you know, she got triggered. But that's like a typical. Um, that's just nothing but a strong depiction of what the hell. is actually going on with a lot of these women who are, feminists. A lot of feminist women believe in charging head first, damn it, at a man and putting their hands on a man and shit, knowing that they're out of place. And so, therefore, as you can see with this fight, you can't be on just one side. If you are, something wrong with you. Because little girl, also, though I can't blame her, but she was still out of fucking line, though. And if she was taught proper in the name of being a lady, you know, if she was taught proper in the name of being a true lady, a young lady, she would know, damn it, hey, you are not to put your hands, damn it, on a man. Their little asses should have ran to the fucking parents and told the parents about it. Told the parents about it, and if it turned out to where damn it, he ends up with the dragon anyway, okay, cool, bet. All right, but I'm gonna catch your ass, cousin. I'm gonna catch your ass, uh, right before your ass, right before we leave, right before you leave out this motherfucker. We gonna get you on the slick with no parents around. With no parents around, we gonna get your ass. They just come out of nowhere and beat the shit out of them. And then leave. But that didn't happen, of course. What happened? They fighting, and uh, oh my god, like the girls, he punched one girl, then the other girl came and was like, no, this is my sister, boom, and he overpowers her too. So it's and then as the boys was there, Jason Luke, who are Princess Rhaenyra's sons, they came, they just came, straight up, and they just happened to be right there behind him. Oh, not just happened to be. I think they brought. I think the girls brought the boys with them. So, yeah, and they charged in, and they was like, "Nah, fuck that shit, motherfucker!" Like, no, and try to get that dude, and he overpowers him, and but the way Eamon was fighting though, he was fighting like, I'm like, damn boy, you fighting, you trained. The way he was dodging and shit. But when he got that rock, I'm like, damn man. I'm like, oh boy, don't kill him, man. I'm like, don't kill none of them, man. I'm like, damn man, they your family, man. Like shit, put down the rock. Though we know them how there's times been there where we want to just take home family members out the game. But no. Strictly taboo. No. But but one of the brother, the other, I think it was the youngest. They both of the brothers had that coordinated. They coordinated that real quick. As they was on the ground, one managed to toss some dirt into Eamon's eyes. He took his eyes out, and then once he could see a little bit, with his other eye, he turned and looked and seen the little brother. He came with the dagger and sliced his damn face. He sliced it. He did him in. I think his name is I think it was either Jason or Luke. Jace did him in. He cut his ass deep on the left side. Was the left side of his face, all the way to where he scarred that motherfucker, all the way to where it took his eye out. You hear me? Took the boy's fucking eye out. And then that's when the guards finally came. I'm like, you motherfuckers just happen to pop up and shit now. All of a sudden now, after this motherfucker got cut and shit. So, but the thing is, though, before all that, in the midst of the fight, they did jumped on him though. You know, they did jumped on him. So it's like I can't blame him for fighting to defend himself and all that shit. But Amen did took it a little bit too far. If he would have paused and stopped midway or something like that, Putin left and went back. I mean, they told his people, you know, like especially after you managed to overpower all four of them. Like, okay, give them a quick pop pop pow, and then go and tell the damn parents and shit. I mean, hey, get your kids. But so we see it next scene. Okay, all the parents got involved and all that. So the parents was there. It was like, oh, what the fuck? What the fuck's going on? What the fuck? As any parent would be. Especially little Chorus. Little Chorus came, he was like, explain yourselves. What the hell's going on? Especially when he's seen uh, his granddaughters. Oh, boy. Man, just thinking, man, just being in like Chorus's shoes, man, right now, man. Like, boy, woo! Hey, I would have been pissed too. But you see, but I'll also get on their little asses because I'm like, girl, you don't charge forward at a man like that. No, you come and get a man. And she should have went back to her grandfather and told him what the fuck happened. The little girl should have went to the father, not the mother, not Princess Rhaenyra, but the Chorus, the grandfather. They should have went to him. Instead of charging forward them and like the fucking dragon riding warrior princesses them that they try to be. That they're probably training themselves to be. No, fuck that. But no. The missus, they all shitty, the king, he's all, fucked up as he is, he's there and going through this shit. He has to do this shit. He's telling him, hey man, we're family. He's like, silence. Like, fuck that shit. He's like, I'm your king. He's like, this shall cease them. Y'all motherfuckers gonna squash this shit. Make up, damn it. And get along. And I'm like, nah, man. I'm like, your son's eye gone, no boy. I'm like, man, it's gotta be, that's how the mother is feeling right now. Queen Allison, she's shitty. So she's like, hell no. I want payment. An eye for an eye, basically. So, but the Princess Rhaenyra, she stepped in, of course, and stopped her, as you can see. But in the midst of her, grabbing her and shit, the queen cuts her as she yanks away. So Princess Rhaenyra got this long ass, deep cut, nasty cut on her fucking arm. Well, before they end up fighting, though, she she told him basically what the sons told her, which pissed the sons off, which caused them, to attack, to go further and attacking Aemon. is when he shouted out that hey, that they're bastards, that they're basically half royal blood. So she told everybody this, including King, as they was all there and shit, and that she wants justice for slander, which is not fucking slander, bitch. It's the fucking truth. And the queen is there, and as the king, he chose again to not like deal with the situation directly. And he ends up saying, like anybody else, doing that typical bullshit of saying, if anybody else starts like, mouthing off saying that, uh, that his grandsons ain't of royal blood, that they're bastards and shit, that their tongue is going to be removed and all that bullshit. I'm like, man, come the fuck on, dude. Deal with that shit straight up, man. Hold your daughter accountable like you should. And the queen, so hey, I feel for her because she's like, damn, that it's like she's feeling double fucked up off of him, like, being delusional, not willing to face the fucking truth, and her son, got his eye taken. So she's shitty. So in a way, I really can't blame her. Hey, eye for an eye. Lord forgive me, but eye for an eye. you know? So so yeah, I mean, with the king, he's at the end, he's like, hey, and she dropped the knife after she cut Princess Rhaenyra. So that's when her feelings of remorse starts to kick in. And then she pissed off the king and shit because she ends up cutting his daughter. But it's like it's fucked up though, man. I'm like, damn. So Princess Rhaenyra's little brother ends up getting into a fight with his nephews. Yeah. Like straight up overpowering their ass. Till they pull that little coordinated shit, where one brother threw the dust in his face and the other brother came through and sliced his face and shit. It was like, ah! He had his little warrior cry with it too. Oh man. Oh shit. But before it goes into the next scene, we see Raymond. He's like, helps his mother, calm her down even further. He was like, hey, hey mother, it's all right, you know, hey, the price I paid for losing my eye is is it's a far greater reward for me being able because we got this dragon. It's a far better reward, what we got because I have a dragon. They got my eye, but the price I paid is nowhere near as as the value of what I've just obtained for our kingdom, which is this big ass dragon, the biggest dragon at that. And so as they're going, and we see where Princess Rhaenyra is talking to Damon, and basically, they're trying. She's like, "Hey, I want to be with you," and all that bullshit. And and Damon reminded her and told her, "Hey, we can't marry because you're already married." And so she plotted a way, Damon, for to make that happen. That's by what she had to do was what kill, or at least stage, is from what we've seen. Stage her for her husband to be killed. So In which case, as we all thought, damn, I thought this motherfucker really died. I thought he really got killed. That he got burnt the fuck up in that fight with that dude that Damon hired. But I kind of had a feeling though. I was like, hold on, it didn't. This don't sit right. Yeah, we seen this motherfucker. He's getting on a boat with the dude he was fighting, which I'm thinking the dude he was fighting is possibly his gay lover slash sparring partner. Shit. So they were on the boat. So basically, he's ducked off and shit, and in their cloaks, they got on their boat. So he's about to just go wherever the fuck he goes. I don't know, don't care. As you see, realize that he had to cut off his hair, so all his hair gone. But man, the thing of how Lord Chorus is feeling, man. Oh man, he's enraged and fucked up, man. So if he was him, what would you do in that position? And the mother, she's all fucked up. And I'm also wondering whose body is that they use? Did they kill some random motherfucker and just to use as that? Like what? And then put the Sir Lanor's clothes on that body, so which case they in the way they staged it, so they can literally see that that's their son, by his pants. But yeah, but that was on stage. So basically, boom. So that'll make her a widow, single, so she can be able to marry Damon. And as she did, they really did that. Set all that up so them two can be married, to be as one. To be as one. So we're gonna go through this. Yep. So at the end of this, they fought and Lenore faked his death. And now Damon and Rhaenyra are married. Niece and uncle. This is all fucked up. This show's fucked up and wild. By this crazy sick ass show. Oh man. Which is still intriguing to watch to a degree. I'm like, damn. Which is fucked up too. Oh man. With this, we know it's gonna cause this show them to be like the number one. The number one show of the year. So, but yeah, I don't know. Have so much any predictions on the next episode, but for the next episode, I don't know. We could see where Sir Laenor ends up, and I don't know if it's going to jump into some years from then, like 2 years or 4 years from then. I don't know. I'm not sure, but anyway, if you guys have any thoughts on this episode, which is the wildest episode in this season, Leave your comments, like, share, subscribe. It's your guy, Ray Hama, with the Hama Force Geek Table. I'm out. Peace. One versus a million.